There we go. It been not. Okay, there we go. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Kenny, and we is back. Look, I know y'all probably want to cuss me out because of the weekend, but look, I was tired, and yesterday I had a lot to do, and when I got home, I was tired, and then I just finished washing. Hey, D. I know y'all ready to cuss me out, but go right ahead, because I was too tired this weekend to come back in and do Elder Scrolls. But today, today we are gonna do. I'm gonna give y'all 2 hours. It is 2:30, so I'm gonna play till 4:30. We're gonna finish tomorrow. I'm gonna try to finish up everything tomorrow. Because y'all already know Wednesday I'm not gonna be on at all. After I do this, I'm gonna take a week. I'm gonna take a week. Okay, so what chat am I in? Because I don't want to be in no chat. Hold on, y'all. Gotta... Okay. Because after I complete this, I'm gonna take a week off from playing any of PS4 games.
See those marks? Gray host sites that correspond to the communique we found. That's why I'm gonna try to get as much done today and tomorrow as possible.
Because Wednesday I'm going to be playing Pokemon and I'm going to be spending more time in my bedroom.
I know a commander's map when I see one. Each of those marks matches a location mentioned in the communique from Rada al-Saran, the leader of the Grey Host. I can already see where we need to go. That mark on the northwest coast, that's an Ice Reach Coven camp. The communique mentioned needing more medallions. Odds are, they come from there. And here, a Midland camp between Dragon Bridge and Morthal. It's a staging ground for the Harrow Storms. More than likely, those two locations should provide what Fen needs to finish his elixir. We can't bet everything on that, though. The communique mentions a warlord's camp in Blackreach. Maybe we can learn more about their ultimate plan there.
Well, this time, I was editing my book on Saturday. Then I went for a walk because I was planning on coming on, but when I got back from that walk, it was too hot. So I just went to bed. I was like, I can't do it. When I'm like that, I'm not in no. When my body says lay down, I'm there. I ain't like everybody else fight through it. I'm sorry.
Svana, Fen, and I will divvy up the camps and scout ahead. Fen should investigate the coastal camp. I'll take the Midlands camp. That leaves Svana with Blackreach. Meet up with each of us when you're ready. Then we'll hit each camp in turn. We don't have a lot of solid details, just what we've pieced together from the Grey Host's notes and communique. But I'll answer your questions the best I can. Which camp did you want to ask about?
And see, yesterday I went to... This must be his non-combative pet. And see, yesterday I was intending to come on But after I got back from the grocery store, no, And then my friend, I had to trade Pokemon with him that I've had for over 4 years. He finally got. Fuck Rain, don't you come in here. Don't, I ain't got time for your foolishness. As Judah would say. But anyway, then today I was washing. I did all my washing, so Wednesday I'm not doing anything. I'm telling y'all. Hey B, miss you B. I gotta call you today. I think. Go lay in my bed after this. Well, after I take my shower and do my Well, if you had your little hind party here, you would have heard why I left you hanging. But see, you don't care about me. You just want my hands. You want my hands tied to this controller, handcuffed, and everything. Well, I was here to tell you that ain't gonna happen because I'm too tired. Cause tomorrow I'm gonna do, well, technically it is.
I haven't.
Ooh, we got 1 hour. Okay. Yes, Rain, it is. No, Rain, it's your fault this time. You want me sitting here at this controller, handcuffed, ready to play at moment's notice. And I'm trying to tell you, I can't always do that. What's going on, White? As much as I would love to, but I just can't. I mean, I may not have a job, but I have other things I got to do outside of YouTube. Now, you're supposed to know that. Right, Saturday, I finally edited. Ooh, tough. Ray, you will be blocked. You will be blocked. I'm sorry. When you come here, oh, don't care. Oh, so I'm going to block you. Oh my goodness. Now, when you and I have somebody you need to block and permanently block this person. Ooh, bro. Oh my goodness. Now get on her. Y'all supposed to be blocking her eyes. No, Miss Kim, that's gonna be. I'm having my. Ooh, I know exactly what this area is. This is going up to High Rock now. At least I think it is. Ooh, I'm in the wrong direction. Where the hell am I at? Oh, but we got another. We got another way for Dean, don't you start. I mean every word I said. I do need, Nightbot down here to block her eyes. I'm sick of Rain. Rain always come in here with her high part and all of her treachery and all of her debauchery. Ain't nobody got time for Rain. She just come in here just to troll. That's what she do. That's what I said. I ain't bite my tongue. Did not bite my tongue. I said treachery. Come on. bro, you ain't gonna do me like that. Miss Kim, you supposed to be on my side. You saw she told me about her treachery. I ain't got time for y'all today. Y'all ain't finna come in here and drag me. Y'all is not finna drag me today. Oh my goodness, y'all is so not nice. Just dragging me. I'm like, really? Let's see. Oh, I was just over here. Okay. But I want to make this announcement to you guys again who's coming in late. I will not, after I finish this story, I'm going to take 1 week out. You might as well be. Hell, well, I mean, you might as well. I said treachery. Now, I should have put debauchery in there, but I said, ooh. Y'all don't think over here to the storm, baby. But yeah, I'm gonna take a week off before we start the Daggerfall Covenant area. Once I come back from playing Pokemon and resting, we're gonna do that and finishing up my book. We're gonna do the Daggerfall Covenant area because we gotta finish it up because the second half of Skyrim come out in November. So I really wanna have that done. I need to get in and get a hit. Let me get a hit. Let me get a hit. There we go. I got a hit so I'll be able to. Ooh.
Enough of your meddling. The pipes are eating. You're struggling. Did that give you a clue what pipe remains? The ritual will continue. A meaningless victory. You destroyed one of hundreds.
Yeah, right. You are not everything by no means. See, Miss Kim, no matter how much she drags me, and I feel this whole rain, and I get drunk. That's it. But then, but y'all got her back. Okay. Now when Night not come to get all of y'all, I ain't saving y'all. When he gives you air rain, don't come crying to me, Candy. You know. Oh wait, who the hell? You bitch. Yeah, right, Miss Kim. I'm starting to question. Oh my goodness, y'all just do me so wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna go. When I get off of here, I'm gonna have to take something. I got a slight headache. Oh wait, hold on, wait.
Another dead soldier and no sign of our life.
So I was going the right way, but I ended up bad enough for going towards Going towards the storm. So I was actually okay. So another sky shard. Oh wait.
Just arrived. Don't worry, I found something to keep me occupied.
We see.
A bold move setting up camp in the midst of the Western Halls. I'll say this for the
Thank
Grey
you,
Host.
Coach.
They aren't afraid to draw attention to themselves. I learned a few things while I was waiting for you to show up. It's just as we thought. The Grey Host is using this camp as a supply depot for their raids across the countryside. I saw stacks of witch pikes, rows of reliquaries, and jars of what I assume is the refined netherroot brew.
And don't forget, Rain, you was on my side, but it seemed like you took a turn for the worse after on the GTA.
Right. And I heard the camp leader, a nasty creature named Sableye, tell his troops to make sure to use the new supply that just arrived from Blackreach. Let's go grab a jar or two.
And Dee had always been on my side. Dee would come over here and cheer me on, slashing everybody. She would, even when I get killed, she'll still cheer me on. All y'all was like, all y'all was over there just dragging me or betting on me. How much do y'all think? Let's bet on this. Who think Kenny gonna last 5 seconds? I got 20 on it. Like, y'all know y'all wrong. Dee had all.
We're werewolves, not watchhounds.
I mean, D, no matter what, even if I died, D was always on my side. Ray, y'all over there betting.
Let's try another one.
Y'all betting to see how long I make. Let's see.
Dismember the monsters.
I know, Ken, trust me. I know. It's Rain, Rain, you, Judah, all y'all. Kels was always sleeping, so she never. Well, you had to go to Judah's stream because most of y'all was in her stream when y'all was betting on me dying.
Not this card either. I hope we didn't miss it.
So it was on her channel. She didn't take him down.
Leaving? Fine. Let me know when you're ready to get back to it.
I wasn't trying to leave.
Partner.
Liz, get your oh, there you go.
find me on the attack, and we're here getting sticks and potions for the rich men.
Stop them, my packmates. I'll give this brew to the witches.
Sableye has the brew. Let's find him before he gets away.
You know what the Grey Host does with spies? We eat them.
What I'm thinking about doing is coming in tonight, and after I take my shower, come back in tonight and give y'all ooh. I thought that glitch was on in Skyrim.
You got a jar of the refined brew? Let's talk over here. Luck was with us. If we had reached this camp even a few moments later, Sableye would have gotten away with the netherroot brew. After all this trouble, Fen better be able to use it to make his elixir. I'll take the jar of refined netherroot brew to Solitude. We'll meet up in Svanna's chambers when everyone gets back from their missions. I hope they're all right. Fen has proven himself, especially after what happened in Blackreach. House Ravenwatch, they're unusual as far as bloodsuckers go. As for Svanna, she's braver than I originally thought. Anyway, meet me in Solitude after you finish up. In addition to the refined netherroot brew, Fen needs information on the Ice Reach Coven medallions. Plus, we're hoping to learn more about the big storm the Grey Host has planned. Help Fen and Svanna at the other camps, then meet me in Solitude.
Kim, don't do it. Do not do it. I ain't got no energy to fight with you today. Let me get the, let me see.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
We're going to the coastal. Ray, y'all ain't gonna y'all not gonna do this today. I told y'all I ain't got time to be, for y'all to be dragging lyrics and me. Okay, let me see. Am I going the right? Hold on, let me, come on, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I remember this path. This is going up to higher. No, it's not. No, it's not. That's over in the hill, close to hill again. Because I got to take my meds at 4. Yeah, it's just been like this whole, that's why I'm not really talking. Y'all the one that keep me talking. I don't be saying nothing because I be so tired. And I just ate lunch too, but I'm not as sleepy. I'm not as full as I normally usually be. She been teasing me with the with all that stuff. I can't stand her right now. She know I can't eat all that, and she be showing posting it on Instagram. Trifling, just trifling. And then the strawberry shortcake look good, and I'm looking at the peanut brittle like, damn, I want a peanut brittle. I would take all her riches. Well, I can eat it too, but I just can't eat so much of it because of the sugar content. You know I'm diabetic. I can't eat all that sugar like that. But I can eat it. I just not supposed to eat a lot of it. I hope I'm going the right way. Hold on. I don't even know what the hell this is. Look, I can only eat like a few of them. I can't eat a lot or my blood sugar be over 300 and I'm been doing good to keep it where it's at. Hold on, let me see. Oh, but I was trying to tell y'all, is I wonder, I don't know how many of y'all heard it, but after I finish up this part of Skyrim, I know I still owe y'all the Civil War on the other Skyrim, but once I finish this up, I'm gonna take a week to rest up and I'm not gonna play this for about a week. Because I need to there's some things I do need to finish besides, you know, I need to finish up writing this book. First of all, I'm on I already done chapter 3. No, chapter 2. I already edit chapter 2. I'm gonna edit chapter 3 tomorrow, then I'm gonna start on chapter 4 next week. Well, not next week. This week sometime. And after I start on chapter 4, then I have chapter 5 and I'll be done, and then I'm gonna publish it through Google, no, Amazon. I'm sorry. I've already talked to the people at Amazon, and if they don't accept it, then yeah, I'm gonna self-publish it. But she told me the steps that I need to go through to publish it through them. So all I gotta do is just find somebody to create my cover for the book, and you know, finish up the book and email it over to them. Everything has been copywritten for the longest, so I don't expect for them to try to steal anything, because if they do.
Ah, good. I was hoping you'd show up. Lyris was right. This camp is crawling with the Ice Reach Coven. And they're definitely producing the medallions here. I was even able to slip away with one. We need to get closer, though. There's more to figuring out this magic than just watching from afar. I need to know exactly how they go about creating them. With your help, we can learn everything about that here in this camp.
Yes, Miss Kim. Thank you, Roy. But hold on, wait, Miss Kim. Yes, that's what the book is about. How to snitch and get away with it. And I'm gonna send you a signed copy of it. Why is he dragging me?
It's a landing site for the boats coming from the island of Ice Reach. Plus, they're collecting something here that goes into the process of creating medallions. If you can get me to the center of the camp, I can learn what that is. Determining how they create these medallions will be an enormous help. The Grey Host has accelerated their plans. They need more medallions for a reason. A big harrow storm is coming.
Oh, wait, that's Carlos. He's already subscribed. Trust me, he's already subscribed. All right, don't try to laugh at Kim. I know she do not laugh at Kim.
I couldn't get close, but it appeared that they built the camp to surround something. Plus, I heard a few of the witches talking. Complaining, really, about needing to prepare more medallions. In the First Era, an army of vampires and werewolves tried to conquer the land before they were stopped in Bankarai. They called themselves the Grey Host. It seems this Rada al-Saran has resurrected the army, both figuratively and literally.
B was the one that suggested that I do it. Because I never wanted to write a book because I knew how long it took, and you know, you got to be self-dedicated to it. It's not like writing a script. It's not like writing a screenplay, because I can do a screenplay and I can do a screenplay in like a couple of days. But a book, that's with editing. But with a book, you gotta put. I mean, you get to put more into it. But it's. I'm not gonna say I don't love it because I really do like it. I'm really enjoying it. I just got, like I said, I did chapter 2 yesterday. I did that Saturday. I edited it on Saturday. Now I gotta do chapter 3, which I'm gonna hopefully get to do tomorrow. Yes, Rain, that is Carlos. Oh wait, that's Black Reach.
Examine the headstones. Determine what's so special about the exhumed bodies.
Okay, I gotta. Yeah, he sits here with me all the time and watch me play this game. I'm gonna probably end up playing a little bit tonight, so I can have time to edit my book.
Examine the headstones and see what you can make out. Finished? Have you come to any conclusions?
You need to be ready when the time comes.
I'm not telling y'all because y'all just sit up here
the
dragging me.
Fine-toothed comb. If we can determine why the Coven dug up these particular bodies, it will tell us something about how the medallions were enchanted. Of course. Compare notes and look for commonalities. You have the makings of a fine scholar, my friend. Now, let's see. I noticed there were a mix of different races buried here. They weren't all Nords. Anything strike you about the departed? They did. Tell me more. I don't think that's it. Some died from wounds, others sickness. Still others died of old age. There must be some other characteristic the exhumed bodies shared. Of course. Compare notes and look for... Really? What was that? No, that's not right. Every headstone displayed a different name. There must be something else the exhumed bodies had in common. Of course. Compare notes and... Really? What was that? Which headstones did you examine? I read about laborers, soldiers, and traders. Not the same occupations at all. They must be, of course. Compare... Really? Not true. The inscriptions mentioned...
Also,
Of course. It did. Tell me more. Well, yes, but so were the bodies that weren't disturbed. We're trying to determine what the exhumed corpses have in common, remember? There must be something else that we're missing. Of course. Compare notes and look. They did. Tell me more. Of course. Why didn't I see that? The headstones on the exhumed graves all mentioned that the person was old when they died. Let me think. Some necrotic spells require the remains of the elderly. Something to do with the natural decay of life.
I'm gonna say you did. You've been on my side this whole time. Miss Kim dragging me about the title of the book, Rain supporting her. Then you got Miss Kim turning around supporting Rain, telling me to leave her alone, and Rain dragging me. And Miss White over there baking up a storm and then teasing me with it.
According to one necromantic theory, the older a living thing becomes, the more necrotic energy it naturally acquires. As a body grows old and withers, the life inside it decays. Necrotic energy is the byproduct of this deterioration. I now know enough about how they create the medallions to move my research along. I'll return to the Blue Palace and start putting an elixir together. To fully craft an elixir to defend against the Harrowstorms, I still require a sample of refined netherroot brew. Plus, we need to determine what the Grey Host has planned. Help Lyris and Savannah at the other camps. Then meet me at the Blue Palace. I'm glad to hear it. That just leaves finding out what the Grey Host has planned. Go meet Savannah at the camp in Blackreach. I can't say I envy you. While Blackreach provides some fascinating points of study, the dangers appear overwhelming.
Yeah, you sure are right. You sure over there minding your own business, baking and posting stuff. When I post stuff, at least you know you can eat it. But when you post stuff, I can't eat it. And then me say how good it is. I'm quite sure. No way, I did not buy that. Why would I buy knowing you over there? Oh my goodness, I cannot with y'all. Y'all are just. Yeah, but like I told y'all, when I come back, we're gonna that would be wonderful. But I mean, my doctor told me I can eat some, I can still eat like, I know he told me I have to do that my own risk. But he told me I can still eat like a little bit of the, the sugar stuff too, but don't eat so much. He told me like if I eat any cookies or something like that, like eat one a day. All right, Carlos, I see you tonight. But let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take at least a week to try to relax, cause I've been streaming. Even though I play like 2 or 3 days here and there, I just been like streaming so much, and I don't get me wrong, I enjoy it. It's just that I need to at least, take some time and I need to take some time and, you know, get my book done and all that stuff. Carlos probably ain't watching the chat because he was working. He at work, so he probably barely was watching this chat. Front running. Talking about hide the peppers. Yeah, I got to. I mean, I love giving you guys the streams because you guys talk to me, keep me company, and y'all drag me. But I gotta take some time. Well, I'm actually, you know, if I don't, when Amazon do open back up, I do want to have that ready so I can give them my book so they can go ahead and try to decide whether they want to carry it or not, which I wouldn't understand why. But, you know, hopefully they will. Hold on, wait. Who hit me? So, you know, I want to basically have a lot of, so, you know, I want to basically make sure I have my stuff done. So when it's time, you know, because once I send it over to them, that part of my job is done. I've already sent everything to them, so that part of my job is done. They've already, you know, all I have to do now is just sit back and see, you know, promote and see if they're gonna, you know, take it, which I know they will, but you know, for my crafting, my sorcerer does all the crafting. So technically, I will use all of that for like crafting or you know, to make my provisionings, like the foods to keep my strength, you know, to keep my magical and health bar up. Ooh, I don't think I need to. Don't think I need to go this way just yet. No, the food, like the drink, or either if I eat, you see, it expands my health, my magical, or either my stamina bar, and that's what I mean by eating. But I do need to check out I need to show y'all how the vampires, you know, because they can tell you how the vampires feed on here. I'm gonna probably do that tonight. Cause I have not even I haven't even tried none of that yet.
God damn it, run! Damn these hero storms and what they do to my people! I came here to learn what the Grey Host has planned, and what did I find? Good citizens of the Holds, afflicted by the hero storms and kept prisoner for some ungodly purpose. No matter how many I set free, the Herald will not leave this place. That's all I've been doing, and trying to get these afflicted people to leave this place. The Herald, the storm robs them of their will, their minds. I wasn't able to slip deeper into the camp, though. Agreed. There appear to be a number of Grey Host warlords in the camp, so discovering their plans should be possible. We need to be careful, though. I don't want us to wind up like the Herald, serving as food for these bastards. Messages have been coming and going since I arrived. I've heard the name Radha al-Saran, the Ashen Lord, spoken in hushed and revered tones. His name was on the communique.
Wait, what just happened? Why does she have blood?
Messages have been coming and going since I arrived. I've heard the name Rada al-Saran, the Ashen Lord, spoken in hushed.
Okay, who the hell? Why she keep stopping?
Messages have been coming and going since I arrived. I've heard the name Rada al-Saran, the Ashen Lord, spoken in hushed and revered tones. His name was on the communique we found, remember? We need to get down there and see what else we can learn.
Okay, let me see. Don't think I need to go down this way. Yeah, I done got hungry. Well, I got, hold on, let me see which way do I need to go. Oh wait, I'm going the right way. Oh, that's a character. That's a player. I thought that was a. These hellhounds. Rain, come get your dogs. Let's see.
There, on the left. Let's listen in.
Exarch Zingaris has fallen. I have never seen Rada el-Saran, our Ashen Lord, so filled with sorrow, or such rage.
Does the loss of the Exarch alter our plans?
Not in the least. The strike on Solitude will occur as planned after Exarch Ulfra tests the improved ritual in the undergrowth.
Okay, better. Yeah.
Look, on the scaffold. Let's eavesdrop on those werewolves.
Let me see if I can. If there's a way I can get up there without.
I left the orders in my tent, but the Ashen Lord was clear. We need more netherroot. See to the undergrowth immediately.
As you command, Pinto.
The undergrowth? That sounds important. The Grey Host definitely has something big planned. Let's search the tents for a copy of those orders.
If he gonna see me, I gotta go find.
Orders from Rada al-Salam. His words sent a chill down my spine. Their plan for
I'll be right back, y'all. Going to the
more
restroom.
dreadful than an all-out attack. We need to get back and determine the exact location of this undergrove place. You saw what happened at Kilcreath and Carthwatch. Whatever they have planned for Solitude, it sounds a whole lot worse. I wish we knew more about this Rada al-Saran and what drives him. Family of monsters? Who could imagine vampires and werewolves working together? Let alone talking about one another like brothers and sisters. It's not natural. I'm glad I got to look around Blackreach, but I can't wait to see the sun and sky again. No matter how big these caverns are, it still feels like we're buried alive down here. We came down here to find out what the Grey Host has planned. But Fen still needs information about how the medallions are created, and a sample of the refined netherroot brew. Help Fen and Lyris at the other camps. Then meet me in Solitude. Then we're done here. I hope we found enough to end the threat of the Grey Host. I'll meet you back at the Blue Palace. Good luck, my friend.
Well, I guess I'm always on my own. I guess every time I come to a different area, I get to... I only need 6 more way shrines. If I get 6, once I get those other 6, I'm good to go. Oh man. Oh dang. Okay, mountain this area. Now I know I can fast travel, but I'm trying to open up these way shrines just in case I have to come back down, which I know I will. And most of these people Oh, this a delve.
Hero appears in my
I ain't ready to go no delve yet.
You there. I require your assistance.
Not the bow you don't. I'm trying to find these waste shrines so I can actually get up out of here. And what's so funny? Half of them, they usually be up on. They usually have them up here so you can actually see where they is, and you can't even see them. Well, I've got like two of them right here. Nope. Let's see. One of these, I got the. Vampire feeding ground. Oh wow. So they actually gave the vampires a feeding ground? If they did, y'all know I gotta come and check it out. Oh wait, who's these fish? I'm gonna have to figure out these waste shrines when I come back. I'm gonna go ahead and finish out this. So I don't think I can go. They get on my nerves. Let me see. I ain't five but three waste shrines. We going back to Solitude. I'm gonna find them while I'm in. Before I come back. Before I come back, I'm gonna go in there and find them, find those, and come back and do, and hopefully have them all so y'all can see me feed. Cause I think that's what I'm gonna do when I come back, about 6:30 or 7 o'clock. I think I'm gonna have. I would think I'm gonna go and try to feed so y'all can, cause there's a lot of differences to the vampire now. But I have not even checked out since the update happened last Wednesday. So I gotta check it out and see. My friends were telling me that once I go into fourth stage vampirism, you can't even go into no towns and talk to nobody. I'm like, wow. I really wants to see this. This is gonna be really, really good. So I'm hope. We're going back to the castle. Yes, everybody, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Yep. And he, you know, he lives on the, in this game, he lives on the wild side anyway. He don't care. He'll come in, he'll be a vampire and go into the city and steal, and have a bounty of like 5,000 gold. And he'll steal it.
So, do we have a way to defend against the Harrow Storms or what?
The elixir should do what we need, provided neither Fen nor I made any miscalculations.
Yolen, don't be so negative. The elixir will work. We'll see. Ah, good. You're back. Mjolnir and I have been discussing the various ways to turn what we've got into a protective elixir. I'm hesitant to get too excited, but I think we've figured out how to defend against the Harrow Storms. The Grey Host uses an unstable mix of alchemy and sorcery to create the Harrow Storms. An arcane ritual and the Netherloop brew focus the power of each Harrow Storm through the prepared witch pikes. Ingenious, but fully exploitable.
You talking about those bugs, D?
We can use the refined brew as the basis of our elixir. Now that we understand how the Harrow Storms are created, we can use those same components to replicate the medallion's protective properties. We just need to gather the necessary components. Svana's associate, Mog, will procure most of the supplies I need. But there's one final ingredient required. For various reasons, I can't simply walk into the Hall of the Dead and claim it myself. I need you to acquire Arcane's sacred oil. A holy ointment associated with a god that became popular due to imperial influence. It's used by the priests in the Hall of the Dead to provide protection against necromancy and the undead. We need that oil to create our elixir.
Oh no, that's the Twilight.
You'll need my
That's
help. I'll meet you at the Hall of the Dead.
that's
Mom,
one of the
put away the tankard and give us
sorcerers
supplies Fen requires.
that we can
Yes, you
summon
will, ladies.
to help us fight in battle. If ever you seen that, you know that person is a sorcerer. Because sorcerers are the only ones that can summon those. Yeah, I'm gonna go at 4:30. I'm gonna go ahead and fix me some tuna fish.
Guards or refugees arrive by the hour. Why does Skyrim hesitate?
What can I do for you, Your Highness?
Listen to my friend, High Priest. We need your help.
I'm surprised to see the princess here. As you can see, the influx of refugees has made this place much more hectic than usual. Is there something I can do for Princess Svana? Sacred oil? Strange. That's the second time today someone has come seeking Arcane's anointing balm. Sword Thane Arthur arrived with an edict from Zakili. Demanded our entire supply. How we're to consecrate the dead without it, I have no idea. The Sword Thane wouldn't say. He just mentioned that the High King needed it to defend Solitude. I'm sorry I can't comply with the princess's request. Things are hard enough that these refugees must take shelter here amongst the dead. The Sword Thane took the oil to Castle Dower. That's where all the supplies for a siege are gathered during periods of strife. I pray that High King Svargrim receives the patience and wisdom required to see us through this crisis. Solitude's foundation began with the construction of Castle Dower. It's the oldest structure in the city, and the most defensible. I tried to move the refugees there for safekeeping, but my request was denied. The High King has other plans, I suppose.
Well, we're about to find out, Rain. Let's see how shady he really is. So let's see if you were right. How far am I from here? Oh, ain't that far.
Hold! Castle Dower is... Princess Vana.
Swordman, our business is urgent. My friend works there.
I don't have time for the princess's proclivities right now. The High King can barely keep up with the multitude of tasks. So speak quickly and let me get back to it. My orders from the High King were clear. Stockpile the entire supply of sacred oil in the Temple of the Divides here within the confines of Castle Dower. What in Shore's name does the princess need with holy oil anyway? Protection? Truly? The Herald already outnumber my soldiers, and more arrive every day. Still, giving you the oil would violate the High King's edict. I suppose if I happened to look the other way for a moment, I wouldn't notice if a flask disappears.
Ray, you gonna stop that. I told your ass.
A single flask? Then we'll have to make do. Let's get it back to...
Swordsman, by his work! I gave strict orders, yet my daughter freely enters the castle grounds. What do they want, Swordsman?
We came to offer our assistance, Father. Swordman, how can we help?
Athlet has everything well in hand, child. Despite your intentions, you would only hinder our efforts. Go! The sword thing doesn't need my daughter or her wastrel underfoot.
My father's never been what I'd call a warm or caring parent. But this crisis has made him even more distant. Let's get the sacred oil to Fen. My father will certainly change his attitude once we present the protective elixir to him. He's trying to protect me. It's what he does. And leave me out. Though I suppose that's mostly my own fault. I know Mother's death weighs on him, as does this entire crisis. That's why we have to help. This elixir is going to work. It has to. It's not that unusual. Castle Dower is the most defensible part of the city. In the past, we'd gather the people inside the walls. Now my father is using the fortress to house the Herald. They need to go somewhere, right? Come on, let's go.
We're about to see. If we don't see right now, we'll definitely see when I come back. Hey. I don't have to live over here. The people who live here, they got to deal with that, not me. My character, he comes from Daggerfire. But I pledge my allegiance to the Aldemir Dominion, which my character will be dead by the time we get to Skyrim, test 5.
Once it's ready, I'll test the elixir.
As you say, Lyris. Ah, here they come now. You have the sacred oil? Add it to the cauldron. Yes, a perfect fusion. It's ready to be tested. Come, let's talk. With the addition of the sacred oil, the elixir is complete. Before we produce enough to distribute to the people of Western Skyrim, we need to test it. I'm confident in my work, but we're dealing with powerful forces here.
I knew you were gonna say that right. I just knew it. I was just waiting.
We can't wait for the next Harrow Storm to strike. But what you and Svanna learned in Blackreach might help. You heard that Exarch Ulfra was testing Harrow Storm rituals in a place called the Undergrove. We'll go there and let Lyris drink the elixir. During my explorations of Blackreach, I came across an ancient burial site. A place called the Midnight Barrow. This Undergrove must be inside those ruins. Once there, you and Svanna keep watch from a safe distance, while Lyris steps into the storm. From what I could tell, the Midnight Barrow sank into Blackreach in the distant past. Somewhere in its chambers, we'll find the Undergrove. The ruined barrow is in the Lightless Hull, in the northwest portion of the cavern. We'll meet you there. We're going to find an active Harrow Storm in the Undergrove. Or I'm going to attempt to replicate one there. Then Lyris drinks the elixir, exposes herself to the dark magic, and we wait to see what happens. Very risky. But it's also our best chance to counter the Harrow Storms and fight back against the Grey Host. Either Lyris comes through fine, or she transforms into a Harrod. Or a Harrow Fiend. That's also a possibility.
Well, you ain't got no choice. Well, we'll see now, won't we? I should have been doing this from the beginning. I don't know what a midnight barrel is, but we sure gonna find out. Oh wait, we gotta go to is it in the Black Reach? Okay, I'm not seeing anything at the moment. I don't see nothing on them. Oh, okay, now we gotta go to this side. Because I don't even see nothing on the map. Thank you, Miss Kim, even though you've been shaded to me, but I still love you. But thank you. After I do this one, after I do this, you know, try to finish up this part, I'm gonna go ahead and end so I can go ahead and fix me something to eat and get ready to take my shower and stuff, so I can come back about 6 o'clock.
him to the inn and I'll do what I can. Come on, let's warm you up. Those Reachmen defiled our barrow. If not for the Eastern Half-Giant and her companion, we would have suffered the same fate as Cartwright.
Poor Cartwatch. How would they ever come back from it?
Oh, so that's how, okay, I get it now. We have several places that we have to go to get to each side. But I still ain't found all the dang blasted way shrines. Yeah, I am. Yeah, that's what I am right now. Go ahead and make my bed up. Well, it's already made, but put my bed sheets up. I mean, my sleep, my quilt and stuff, so I can be ready for bed about 10 o'clock. Come in early tomorrow. Man, I like the dramatic music that they put down here in the Black Reach. Do me some tuna and some chips and crackers. Oh, I thought that was a what you call it? Oops. I can. I just don't want to. That's fine, Brandon. I like I said about the after I finish this quest right here, I'm gonna end it so I can go and fix me something to eat and get my shower. You know you can always rush the playback. It ain't going nowhere. But if for some apparent reason YouTube have been screwing up though, you won't get to see
Please don't make me do this.
Oh yeah, but I can't get down there. Oh my god. Girl.
Oh, thank God you're not one of these tomb robbers. Or another ghost. I've had my fill of ghosts. Mainly one ghost, honestly. A distant ancestor. Every time I try to sleep, he's in my dreams. I've barely had an hour's rest since I came to Dusktown. It's going to kill me if it doesn't drive me mad first. He's been calling me here, I think. To put him to rest, I think. He's being tormented as much as he's tormenting me. I came to this terrible place to find his remains. But the tomb robbers have angered the dead, and I'm terrified to step foot into the barrow alone. Damned ancestors betrayed the jungle. Hagrid. He was buried alive in the Midnight Barrow long before I was born. Unfortunately, he has no tomb, and what's left of him has been scattered around by these Draugr thieves.
Girl. I'll be real close. She's getting on my nerves, and I just got here. No. Yeah. I'll do hers while I'm in here, so might as well just go ahead and I'm in the same spot, so might as well just do everything at once. I'm gonna have to turn this air conditioner off because it's making me sleepy.
You and Fen stay put until we clear a path to the underground.
Fine. Just don't take all day.
This is it. Look lively and let's get on with it.
I saw my ancestors' remains in my dreams, but I only know roughly where they are.
Alright, y'all, I'm getting up here. Oh.
That's the wrong way. If you have something else more important to do, fine. I'll just wait here.
Well, thank you. Let me get these bones right here.
Thought no one would find out? That none of us would survive? One is enough to expose your treason.
I gave no such order.
I have your betrayal, penned in your hand and stained in our blood.
So that was his crime? Sending his soldiers into a trap?
Give her a moment to get her out of my hair, please.
Careful of the Draugr. They'd sooner make a corpse of you than talk.
Yeah, I'm speed walking through this. Real quick, y'all. Who the hell? Okay. Y'all gonna be using this that, man.
Jarl Hagridden has a matter of urgency for you to attend to.
What does he know to send us this far into the Reach?
You have your orders, Thane. I trust you know enough to carry them out.
No, that was
boxing a Thane around.
that was the new vampire ultimate where he could turn into a once I level it up, I can turn into a vampire lord. Only for a short time though. Why can't my character do that? Gosh. Let's get this one in there and keep it moving.
For your treason against your hold and your people, we cast you from the halls of your ancestors. May they never know your name.
I did not betray my hold. She's the one who should face your judgment.
Seal him in.
Oh, gods! I can feel his terror! It's suffocating!
Girl, hush it, let's go. I gotta go and do nothing. I just need you to hold on for one more second.
Don't you love me, Hagridden? Do you want to see me grow old, wither, and die? There's a small sacrifice for eternity.
Listen to yourself, Asinia. Even one life is too many. I can't make that kind of sacrifice, not even for you.
That's everything. Let's get out of here with Hagridden's remains before we join these tortured souls.
You keep moving. I got other things I need to do. Come on, Lyris. Let's go.
This must be the place. I'll go back and get...
No need. We're here.
The princess insisted.
We followed at a safe distance and only advanced after you cleared the way. From this point on, we stay together. And that's an order.
Yes. What she said. Now, let's enter the Undergrove.
Y'all gonna leave Lyrics alone. I'm telling y'all. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm so sleepy. Once I'm done finish with business, Kim, I'm done. I was gonna play till 4:30 to give you guys a good 2 hours, but I'm hungry, and I gotta eat something, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get my shower and stuff, and be back about 7 o'clock, maybe 8.
We need to find where they're experimenting with the Harrow Storms.
You honor me with your presence, my king.
Grey Host, stay quiet and listen.
This Harrow Storm must be the biggest we have ever wrought, my sister-in-arms.
That's the leader of the Grey Host.
Have we heard from Solitude? Is everything in place?
I have been assured the city is ripe for harvest.
Rada al-Saran and Exarch Ulfra. Should we postpone the test?
Certainly not. The holds are counting on us. Besides, we might be able to end this threat right here and now.
Who dares intrude? You. The murderers who killed our beloved Singalis.
And you're about to join him.
Impudent mortal. You will pay for your crime. Now for the rest of these curs.
My king, allow me the honor of spilling your blood.
Very well, sweet sister. Join me in Greymore Keep when the task is done.
Let this Harrow Storm flay the flesh from her.
Father, no!
See to Lyris, then. And pray your elixir works.
It's time for the elixir to do its job.
You killed my father. For that you die!
Where's Lyris?
I think it worked. I stood in a Harrow Storm and nothing happened. Fenn's elixir is a success. And we took out another one of the Grey Host leaders. We've done good, my friend. Never better. We need to create as much of the elixir as possible and distribute it throughout Solitude before Rada al-Saran's massive Harrow Storm hits. I also want to find out who in the city is helping him. Let's meet back at the Blue Palace. Once my father understands that we have a way to protect against the Harrow Storms, he'll have to take us seriously. Let's get back to the city as fast as we can. I know, right? It happened so quickly. When we confronted Rada al-Saran and Exarch Ulfra, the Vampire Lord blasted Lyris with his magic. When I saw her fall, I knew I had to act. It certainly gave us a fighting chance. When she called forth the Harrow Storm, I grabbed the elixir from Lyris and barely thought about what I was doing. I just drank it down and walked into the storm. I don't disagree, but somebody had to do it. There wasn't any other option. And I'd do it again. My people are counting on me.
Alright, I'm back, guys. I have to take my pill. Okay, let's get out of here and go back to Solitude. Oh, my back is itching. I don't know how many hair bumps on my back. I'm gonna have to pop them. All right, y'all. We're gearing down. Hopefully this is it, and then I'm gonna come back about 6:30. 6:30. No, probably like 7 o'clock to finish it up. If not, then that'll give me at least another day to do it. And by everybody being on, this is taking longer than usual. Okay.
Sailing giants. Never enough.
Let's get on up in here so we can.
Listen to your daughters. We need to do something. Don't test me, Redharn. I know exactly what I need to do.
Technically, he doesn't.
Our enemies circle ever closer, and now even my daughter turns against me. What's next? Will my beloved wife return to accuse me of some heinous crime? Well, get to it. Tell me about Svanna's miraculous elixir before I have the lot of you tossed out. You represent my most hated enemy and expect me to believe a word you say? Even if you speak true, worms have found purchase in the wood and seek to rot my kingdom from within. I will not let Solitude and the Western Holds fall. Trust Svanna. Perhaps. No. No! Your honeyed words are but echoes of my most obstinate foes. You offer a miracle with one hand, while holding a poisoned dagger in the other. Help! I need no help from the likes of you.
Don't be a fool, Father. This elixir will save our people.
I didn't think you had it in you, daughter. You have actually surpassed my expectations, more's the pity. And I'll hear no more talk of this miracle elixir.
Father, no!
The Grey Host is my true ally. Once the Harrow Storm engulfs Solitude, my kingdom will endure for all eternity.
Svanna's a vampire.
Svanna.
Not now, dearest. I need to think about this.
Ooh.
Svargrim's a bastard, but King Yoren believed he had the best interest of his people at heart. Obviously, something changed. And with Solitude targeted for a massive Harrow Storm, things have gotten more complicated. Not everything is as grim as it appears. We did create an elixir. That's our best chance of protecting the people from the Harrow Storm. We just need to distribute it. In the meantime, take this. It may not seem like much, but you earned it.
Father, how could you? My father, working with the Grey Host. How long has he been a part of this? Did he have a hand in Mother's death? And what has he told them? It's almost too much to bear. And then there's the Harrowstorm. My friend, I don't know what to do. You're right. I know you're right. It's just... he's my father. No. I have to focus. There's a Harrowstorm coming. We have to save the city. That's what's important right now. I'm not sure we can. But we can make more of Fenn's elixir. Get it into the hands of the people. We need more of Arkay's sacred oil, though. We'll have to take it from the supply stockpiled at the Temple of the Divines.
They've taken it! By the gods, it's fallen!
Fallen? What are you talking about?
The Grey Host. They came out of nowhere, captured the temple and the Tower of the Wolf. We're locked out!
Then the sacred oil.
Yamato! I need to get down there!
Follow him! Now, soldier, tell me exactly what happened.
Well, Rain called it too, said he was evil. Alright, guys. I'm about to head out. We look like we got a thunderstorm coming through. But I think I'm gonna come if it's over by at least 7 o'clock. I'll be back by then. Don't forget to share, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for your love and support, guys. I love you all. Let me get off of here before it starts coming down. I will see you guys later.